Ever pondered about why some businesses can manufacture products at a lower cost than others? Or why certain corporations begin to struggle as they expand? Much of this has to do with two key concepts in business economics: economies of scale and diseconomies of scale. Imagine a company, let's say a car manufacturer like Toyota. When Toyota first started, it was producing a limited number of cars, and the cost per car was relatively high. But as it grew and began to produce more cars, it was able to spread its fixed costs, such as factory setup and research and development, over a larger number of units. This reduced the average cost per car, a classic example of economies of scale. Additionally, Toyota also benefited from bulk purchasing discounts on raw materials and specialized labor, further reducing their per-unit costs. Over time, these factors helped Toyota to produce cars more efficiently and at a lower cost than many of its competitors. However, it's not always a rosy picture when a company scales up. Let's switch gears and look at a different industry: fast food chains. A prime example of diseconomies of scale is McDonald's in the late 90s. As McDonald's expanded rapidly across the globe, it faced increasing average costs. The uber-quick expansion led to a lack of standardization, communication problems, and coordination challenges across its many outlets. In essence, McDonald's grew too big, too fast. The cost of managing such a large operation started to outweigh the benefits of serving more customers, and the per-unit cost began to rise, indicating diseconomies of scale. So what's the takeaway from these real-world examples? The key is balance. Companies need to find the optimal point of production where they can maximize the benefits of economies of scale without tipping into diseconomies of scale. It's a delicate balancing act. On one hand, scaling up can lead to reduced per-unit costs and increased profitability, as seen with Toyota. On the other hand, if a company expands beyond its optimal point of scale, it can face increased per-unit costs and decreased profitability, as was the case with McDonald's. In conclusion, understanding and managing economies and diseconomies of scale is a critical aspect of business operations. It's this knowledge that allows businesses to optimize their production processes, maintain competitiveness in the market, and ultimately achieve sustainable growth. It's not just about producing more, it's about producing smarter.